So, hi. Anyways, let's talk about some stuff.
Take one.
All right, topic one, Rocco. What do you want to talk about?
I don't care.
You don't care? Fucking
Whatever.
hell. Okay. Pineapple. What do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Zero.
Like the number zero, or like
Sure.
this professional Smash 4 / now Ultimate Player Zero.
Is there a professional Smash player named Zero?
Yeah, he's considered one of the greatest fighting game players of all time.
Well, what? But I exist.
That's true.
Yeah, but you suck, dude. Play me in Melee. You won't. All right, Pineapple's girlfriend. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, you're up. Just yell a word. Any word.
Mm-mm.
No.
Steer the discussion, woman! I swear to God. Don't
Billy,
make
what do
me.
you want to talk about?
Don't make me.
Here, I've uploaded a discussion picture in the Discord.
Okay, I don't know what that is. It makes me uncomfortable, and I'm not going to talk about it.
No,
Anyways,
That is Zero. This
All right.
is Zero from Kirby.
all right. So let's get into a serious discussion. What is your favorite game of all time? Let's start with Rocco. Rocco, what's your favorite video game of all time? One video game.
Melee or Assassin's Creed 2?
Okay. Why Assassin's Creed 2? I'm curious.
I don't know. I've beaten that game 100% like 4 times, and I never get bored of it. I just absolutely love everything about that game.
Fair enough, dude. Fair fucking.
Wait, didn't you get every achievement in that game twice?
3 times.
Oh my.
On my 360, on my 360 again, and then on my Xbox One when it came, the Ezio collection came out.
That's determination.
It's a really good game.
I should play some Assassin's Creed because I have a couple that I just never played.
Ooh,
Dude,
Rocco,
honestly.
you just got called out, dude. Carmen said, "Oh no, that guy has no taste." How do you
Right.
feel about that? What's your
Listen here,
response?
I agree that Assassin's Creed has gone downhill from there, but Assassin's Creed 2 is a masterpiece and should be considered as such.
All right, fair enough. And also, Melee is unarguably just one of the greatest
Yeah,
games of all time.
but you can ask Billy. I literally told him to boycott Ubisoft and not buy the new Assassin's Creed because I think it's one of the most garbage games to come out in a really long time. But Assassin's
A
Creed,
lot of people disagree with that.
they're wrong because it's garbage. But Assassin's Creed 2 is like objectively amazing. So
Well, no,
I've only
I
played the
haven't
pilot
really heard
game,
anything
so I can't
positive
offer
about the new
anything.
Assassin's Creed. All I really heard was that it was fucking like, they make you, they
Hey,
It
well,
was
Well,
up for Game
who's
of the
echoing?
Year.
That means fucking nothing. The Fortnite
I've
was
heard
up
it's
for Game of the
better
Year.
than the last one.
Okay, Fortnite was up for the game of the year. So by that logic, no.
No,
Anyways.
Fortnite wasn't.
Assassin's Creed
It was
hasn't been good
Celeste,
since
Assassin's Creed,
4.
Spider-Man,
God
God of War, Red Dead.
Red Dead 2 is really good.
Still, I don't think.
Still
I
think
didn't hear
it's not
anything
getting
positive
better.
about Assassin's Creed. All I heard was like, yeah, it's intentionally grindy so that you pay money.
Yeah,
That's
paywall
what I
and a
heard.
single player game. What more could you want?
I
Fallout
don't like the
76 is
idea.
Obviously, the game of the year.
I'm gonna come out and say this.
Yeah.
I don't like the idea of microtransactions, but I really don't like the idea of microtransactions in a single player game.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, after DMD, we had a Carmen, Overwatch won Game of the Year something like a year ago. Why are we just in the Game Awards again? Okay, Overwatch
That was
is fun.
Wasn't Overwatch 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah.
No,
Yes,
you got the right.
what was
opinion.
last year?
All EA games, perfect. They're all the
Last
best games
year
ever.
was Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild was good.
Oh yeah. No,
It was between-
what did I feel like? What other Nier should have won? Fuck that.
Over Breath of the
I
Wild.
still vote for Persona, but
Well, we all disagree,
I like
but
that
whatever. That's fine.
I agree with Breath of the Wild winning.
Yeah, I think. all
Have you
three
played
of
Nier
them
Automata?
are good, but I think
I've
Breath of the
only
Wild-
played Breath of the Wild.
Okay, well then there you go. I mean,
Man.
I only saw Breath of the Wild like a full playthrough. I didn't actually play it myself. So,
I was
so we're all
I
biased
was
for different
thinking
reasons.
about buying that, or not buying, playing that game again yesterday.
Good
Nier
game.
has been in my wish list for over a year now, though. So
You
there's
should-
that.
It was just on sale for quite a bit. I actually rebought it on PC. I was planning on streaming it at some point. Doing like a hardcore run of it, Like, not the hardest difficulty because it's literally fucking impossible, but like the
The
second hardest
only
difficulty.
thing I didn't like about Nier was the second playthrough. It was.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like yeah, like for the most part, it was just playing through the game again. But like the things that were unique to it were like really.
Yeah, they were
really
cool, but it was still like. Also, the actual gameplay of the second playthrough I didn't think was as good.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I personally, the hacking, I found it like relaxing because it made the game so much fucking easier. So like the second
Yeah.
playthrough was like a joke compared to the first one, comparatively speaking, at least. I think so, because hacking was fucking broken. But yeah,
Because that was the only way you could even play. Like, actually trying to use combat on the second playthrough, you'd get destroyed.
I mean, you can a little bit. There are certain like 9S specific combos that are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
That I enjoyed, but for the most part, yeah, I agree with you.
I don't think EA is gonna start making good games again if they start losing money. I think they're just gonna put more microtransactions in.
All right, so let's move on. Pineapple, what is your favorite game of all time?
Okay, it's a tie between 3.
Damn.
If we're going by playtime, then Minecraft wins.
Well, yeah, for me too, but I don't think playtime is a good, metric.
And then, if we're going by Steam gameplay time, then Distance has won by a landslide.
Okay, no, but what is your favorite game of all time? That playtime doesn't matter, dude. Because by that logic, Destiny 1 is like my second favorite game of all time, and that game is objectively not nearly as good as my favorite games, but it was fun because of the people I played it with, and
That's obviously your favorite game now.
No, that is not how that works. Because here's the thing: if I think about it like this, if I had to sit down and just play a game without any of my friends, I would never want to play Destiny 1. Fuck that, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck that. And Billy was there with me on the front lines.
Yep.
We spent thousands of hours in that game.
Too many hours.
Stupid amount of hours in that game.
But we fucking had it all, dude. We were legends.
But definitive, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer every Kirby game.
Kirby
Collectively.
game. That's
Really?
the first time I've heard Kirby games
That same thing for me.
in a
But
long
you know
time.
what? Even Epic Yarn, even the Yarn one.
It was fun and relaxing.
think people
Kirby
like the
games
Yarn
as a
one.
collective.
I thought
favorite
it was
game.
like a complete joke, like it was impossible to lose.
No, it's
It is.
genuine.
It is
Isn't that the
impossible to
newest
lose,
one?
and I love that.
No, the Yarn one came out like 2010.
No, it had to have been like
Yeah.
13. It couldn't have been 2010.
Yarn is kind of old. Let me look it
It
up.
came out on the original Wii.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then was there another Yarn-based one? Why do I remember this? Like it was
Yeah,
so
released
recently.
in October 2010 in Japan.
Jesus
February
fucking.
2011 in America.
Okay, so technically it wasn't. It was 2010. There you go. I wasn't wrong.
kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Fair enough.
So close.
Was there another like yarn-based one that was released, or am I
There
just
was
going
the
insane?
there was the Yoshi one.
Yeah, they've been doing
Oh, okay. That's what
Yeah.
I was getting those two stuff.
Yoshi's
together.
was what, 2016, something like that.
Probably,
I
and that's.
remember
It was more
the amiibo.
Oh, okay. Well, then fair
That's
enough.
the
Fair
only
enough.
reason I remember it either, the Amiibo.
Yeah, what didn't they announce the amiibo at the like one of the directs? They were
I don't
like,
even
"Hey,
know.
we're making this wool amiibo."
I just know that the Amiibo is worth a lot of money now, and I wish I bought it when I was going to.
All of the old amiibos are.
I know, it's ridiculous.
All right, so let's move. Now I guess it's my turn. So, my favorite game of all time is Super Smash Bros. Melee. All right, but my favorite single player game of all time is fucking Nier Automata. That
you were
game
gonna
made
say
me
Witcher
made me
3.
rethink everything, and very close behind is like The Witcher, The
Yeah,
Witcher
I'm
3.
surprised you didn't say Witcher 3. I thought
No,
that
no. Ask Billy. I've ever since I
Yeah.
played Nier trumped The Witcher 3 for me. Like not by much, but the themes of that game really struck a note with my soul. And the music and everything, it was just beautiful.
The music in that game is
Oh yeah, the music's
fantastic.
amazing.
Rocky, you should really play Nier Gestalt. It's really fucking good, dude.
Hey, there's a video for you in
I'm not-
Discord,
Yeah,
Steam Mackle.
All right, I'll watch it out because I don't. Because think about it, it's a podcast. I can't be putting videos on the screen, man. Come on.
Nah, it's a bad podcast.
I mean,
Very on brand.
no, but no, we'll watch it. We'll watch it after. Right? I want to keep it. Melee is broken by Hugh. Of course, I've seen that video, and that video is half of it is a good amount of it is just wrong. Okay, a good amount of it is just wrong. Anyway,
Man, the whole thing is just good.
the video is funny, yeah, but you know,
Melee is such a good game.
Melee is the best Smash Brothers game, and it would be very
Agreed.
hard to change my mind about that.
Very hard. I think it'd be impossible.
No, if Melee 2 came out, it might be better.
20XX.
As long as
basically.
they didn't use the fucking what is it version, the PAL version, then it would be worse than Melee 1 because the PAL
Obviously,
version takes
Brawl
away all
is
the
the
cool
best
stuff.
game.
Yes, I love tripping. It's the most realistic game, you know? Because think about it, you trip in real life when you run, so you should trip in fighting games. Just makes
You
sense.
know the fighting game is good when there's a character who's banned in tournaments.
I mean, fair enough, but
Imagine if tripping was in like
Every
Mortal
game.
Kombat or Street Fighter. It's just like
That would be
someone's
fucking
mid combo
oh
trips.
fuck.
You can trip in distance now.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that,
Mortal
dude.
Kombat, if you tripped, you could take like damage and your like arm could break. Just
Noah,
'cause
you
how,
should also one second. Noah, you should start with Near Gestalt. If you don't have a PS3, you can play it on PC with an emulator. Okay, anyway, progressing on.
Can you trip in the air?
Let's move to our next topic. What should we cover next? What's something fun? Miss Pineapple, would you please give us a conversation topic?
Go. Yeah? What was that?
Rolling away.
All right,
Is there
so
one?
zombies in Minecraft, pretty fucking spooky, right? That's the vibe I got from that.
I can't play Minecraft anymore because of them. Nuh-uh. Can't have a zombie.
So, Minecraft
wearing
zombies. You ever think about how dark it really is? That at the end of the day, I think they all deserve death. I think they do because they kill the villagers, and the villagers are a peaceful tribe. Now, for the
Yeah, but
skeletons and creepers, like if they're just in the distance and they're not bothering anyone, I don't think you should go out and kill them. You know?
Oh no, the problem is the skeletons are bothering you if they can see you. If you can see them, they're bothering you.
Yeah, but I don't think you should hunt them down. But I think you should hunt down the zombies because they will kill the innocents.
Yeah, but who cares about the villagers?
Me.
Useless
Okay,
trade.
I care. No. They
Melt them down for emeralds.
How else am I supposed to spend my emeralds, dude? They're fucking worthless.
Just melt them down. Use them for beacons. Melt the villagers into beacon towers.
Can you use emerald blocks for beacons?
You can. It's
Really?
just the worst one to
Oh.
use because it's
No,
so
diamonds-
hard to get emeralds.
Diamonds are worse. I did not know you could use emerald blocks. You learn something every day. All right, actual next conversation topic. Let's see. This is tough to come up with.
So when does the podcast start?
Favorite character in a video game ever? Go.
Ooh, that's hard.
Minecraft Steve.
Damn.
Oh,
He's
God
gonna be in
fucking
Smash
damn it.
Ultimate.
Yeah,
Hell
hell yeah.
Oh,
Steve builds his way into the battle.
As a
Yeah.
warm up, because that's a hard question. How about what's your Smash main?
I don't like.
Marth.
I'm all over the place, dude. Usually Marth, but I like Fox too, and I like Captain Falcon, and I like Sheik, and I like.
I'm trying to get into being a Falco man, but I'm not doing too hot with it.
Well, you need to practice your fucking lasers, dude. If you don't grind, you're not gonna be able to do it.
I want
If you can't do the entire fight below the stage, you're not good enough yet.
And we're not on task levels yet. The year 20XX has not arrived. Anyways, melee memes. Sorry, I'm cursed. As for my favorite video game character ever, I'm like just off the top of my head, I'm kind of thinking it might be Handsome Jack. I love Handsome Jack, but
Handsome Jack's
no,
great.
there's so many other good ones too. But I really like Handsome Jack because these pretzels are stale, dude. So like, oh.
I'm gonna say Kratos from the new God of War.
Boy.
That's a pretty good one.
I don't want to like because I just beat this game recently, so it's probably just because it's fresh in my mind. But I loved Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2 so much. He was a great character.
I
Arthur is a fun
think
cowboy.
for characters I've played this year, I like Kratos more.
Really,
Yeah.
I liked Arthur more than Kratos.
Because I think Kratos had like a build up to him because he had the other games and he
Yeah.
kind of had to like reinvent himself.
Half reinvent himself.
He had a good relationship with his son.
Yeah, he did.
Boy.
Boy. I might have Brad from Lisa might trump Handsome Jack. I really like Brad. Because Brad's such like a human character. But I think I'm the only one here who played Lisa.
I
So
played the first 30 minutes and I liked it a lot.
yeah, well that doesn't count.
I just don't beat games very often.
Yeah, you're kind of a piece of shit, Rocco.
I have a decent amount of games in my backlog that I have to.
I think I have more than you, Billy, honestly.
I started Vampire last week and haven't. I played it for
Billy,
2 sessions.
I started Nier Automata, Lisa, God of War, and like 3 other games.
Yeah.
and I've only played maybe 45 minutes.
I think you have more like big games. I have just a ton of little games that I have and just either played like 2 hours of or yeah, pretty much just 2 hours. And I'm like, that's a good game. I'll get back to it.
Never got back to it.
No.
Yeah, no, Lisa's one of my favorite games of all time. I highly recommend it.
Lisa's really cool.
For like it's not so much for its gameplay, even though its gameplay is actually really interesting and like complex
Yeah, the
and like
gameplay was
stressful, but mostly for its characters and its like emotional storytelling. Really, really good. Okay, let's see. Has everyone answered?
Oh, you know what? You know who else is a really good character? Big Boss from Metal Gear Solid.
I still have not played a single MGS.
I
game.
They're
still
all really good.
Metal Gear
I
Solid
love-
5 is one I need to get around.
Gear
to
Solid
playing
5
at
Yeah,
some
that's one I
point.
have and I have not played either. So
Gameplay wise,
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is awesome. Story wise, they locked Kojima in a closet and didn't let him fully flesh it out. So
okay.
What I really want to play is Metal Gear Survive.
Hell, the storytelling, dude. The game,
Yeah.
the gameplay, the graphics. They're all
I
just
love building
perfect.
fences.
Still waiting for
Poking.
Norman Reedus and his funky fetus to come out.
You're out of stamina, by the way.
honestly, that game's gonna be awesome. Like from a storytelling perspective, I don't know about gameplay. The gameplay might be trash, but the story's gonna be crazy.
From what they've shown, I have no idea how the game even plays yet.
I don't even.
Except that I'm going to be carrying all of my shit on my back,
I think
probably.
it's just gonna be walking to cutscenes. Honestly,
I watched a podcast with Cory Barlog on it, the creative director on God of War, and he went to like Japan, like I think like a month ago or something like that, and he played the game, and he said the gameplay is very interesting and actually good. So that gave me hope for the gameplay, especially.
All right, we're taking a trip. We're gonna start a fundraiser soon for the Bad Podcast. Take a trip to Japan.
It is sponsorship from Crunchyroll.
But yeah, sponsored by Crunchyroll. We will. Yes.
Wait. Noah, the only Metal Gear Solid game you played is one that's not canon.
Wait, which one?
Oh, I'm in the exact same boat,
Rising.
though.
Oh.
You
No,
played
I've
one
played
that's
the
not
exact
canon.
same game and only that game from the series.
Oh, fucking damn it.
I saw a fun swishy sword and I bought it.
Hey, it's a really fun game. It's just got nothing to do with the rest of the series.
All right, let's see what next.
Also
next-
has a great soundtrack.
Let's jump on to another topic. Let's see what can we get into. What's something here? Chat, give us something to talk about, like something for us to do.
Chat.
Chat.
Our podcast is
Chat.
chat powered.
Chat. Powered by chat.
Powered by chat.
Play D&D. We don't have anything set up to play D&D online
I
at
have
the
my
moment.
dice.
Oh, I could throw you guys in a session right now.
I just won't lie to you about my
Yeah,
rolls.
I just can't. I can't play. I can't be a player anymore. It's not. I don't think it's possible, to be completely honest.
Oh, you can when my entire system is homebrewed.
Hey, we're trying to make.
I don't follow a single rule anymore.
Oh, well, then that would just tilt me into the next fucking dimension, dude.
That's the goal.
Nah, dude. If we did a podcast session, I'd need to fucking DM it. And I was actually thinking about doing that with like a couple of you regulars in chat. We could do like a little like stream D&D podcast. I think it would be fun. I would just have to DM because I don't trust other people to take the reins. I'm a bit of a control freak. Anyways, also, who wants to be a slave laborer to my new D&D system that I've been working on? Does anyone want to?
What slave labor is involved?
Designing a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Am I pushing pyramid bricks into place?
Basically.
Yeah, farming.
Hey, those
cotton,
were not
mostly.
slaves, okay? They were paid very well. And they got
Yes.
paid well. Just saying. Don't.
They also worked very well till death.
No, dude. You know how that worked, right? Like you'd spend like half the year building or something like that.
They weren't slaves; they were indentured servants.
Yeah, but like they actually got paid like pretty well. Like it wasn't like a bad gig. Like if I remember
All
correctly.
I know is Moses saved the slaves at one.
Oh, sorry, dude.
After
That's
killing
not
a lot.
that's not canon
Yeah,
to the
plagues.
that's not canon to the story, dude. That was filler.
Western civilization.
There's no evidence of that one. That's sorry, dude. Sorry. All right, next topic. Since no one really suggested anything good, we're gonna go with. All right, you know what? We're gonna get weeby with it. Favorite anime. Let's start with Pineapple. Pineapple, what is your favorite anime of all time?
Well, I've got a preset answer. It's definitely not the best anime I've ever watched. It's only my favorite for nostalgic reasons.
Oh no! All right, let's hear it.
World God Only Knows.
How is that nostalgic? What?
I don't know what it is. I love it.
I mean, yeah, it was a funny show, and I enjoyed it, but I don't know how it's fucking nostalgic.
I couldn't explain it to you.
Okay, so it's not nostalgia. It's just something else that you just love about it. I mean, I'm fine with you just like that being your favorite show. I just don't think nostalgia is the reason.
I mean, I've only been watching anime for so many years. It was like the second one I've watched.
Okay.
So nostalgia.
Fair enough. All right, Rocco, let's hear your answer.
Well, for nostalgia purposes, this is definitely also not the best one. So I'll also say what my best one I've ever watched is. My favorite one will always be my first anime ever, which is Naruto. I was 4 years old, and I still love it. But the best anime, the best anime I ever watched is probably a tie between Steins Gate and ReZero.
I still think ReZero is a pretty bad answer, but other than that,
I love
give it
ReZero.
pass.
Fuck you.
I mean, I really like ReZero. I just don't think it's like one of like the greatest of all time.
I just love Amelia. Get off my ass.
Yeah, I know you love Amelia, and your opinions are wrong. Pineapple,
And
you're
then-
Team Rem, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, hell
If
yeah.
you're Team
Okay,
Rem,
exactly.
Then
See,
you're just wrong. She's such a loser.
Also, I'm going by like best anime I think I've watched. I'm gonna say Erased.
Erased.
Wait, is it called Erased? I forget. Yeah, it's
Which
called
one's
Erased.
again? Is that the
Yeah.
horror one?
I have not seen Erased. That's always the
There's
one.
time travel.
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, isn't it time travel and like mostly drama?
It looks
based.
super good though. I like the art.
Steins Gate will always be my favorite time travel
Steins-
anime.
Steins
The
Gate's
one
fucking
the one
amazing.
criticism I have is they rushed the ending for the anime adaptation. The manga is better.
Yikes.
What's
Other
They do
than
that a
that-
lot.
Brilliant.
They love doing that, don't they?
They
Oh,
do it
yeah.
all the time.
Just
They could have used like one more episode of time, but instead they just kind of squeezed a different ending into the last episode.
So many animes do that. It sucks.
All right, Billy, let's hear your answer.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Nah, that's a very
That's
fair.
the-
Yeah. I forgot that. I was like,
simple one
what's
for
Billy
me.
gonna answer? Yeah, no. FMAB
I'm sorry.
is like easily like one of the fucking greatest of all time. Like it's
Did
just.
anyone
like,
notice Nightbane Noah's correct answer?
Yes, Death Note Netflix movie is clearly the best anime.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's the
I didn't
only
even
right
see that.
answer.
Right
I was
after
wrong.
Cory in the
Sorry.
House, okay? Like right
You don't
below.
worship the ground that movie walks on. There's something wrong with you.
Wait, am I
Hey,
the only one in this chat
Best
that
anime.
Wait. Has anyone in this chat besides me actually watched the Death Note movie? Because I think I'm the only
No,
one who
I'm not
watched it.
subjective.
Oh no, I watched it.
Oh, you did? It
I
was-
watched 30 minutes of it and then couldn't.
I watched
My favorite
it,
part was
I
I
the
just
myself to
didn't
sleep.
want to.
My favorite part was when Light acted like a complete dumbass and fell in love with a girl that used him for a Death Note.
Yeah,
Totally accurate.
movie Light is a lot stupider than anime Light.
Movie Light literally is using the Death Note to get pussy.
Hey,
So-
it's more realistic. Okay. Let's be honest. How would the average high school male use the Death Note if they got it?
Wait,
Probably
you know
to
what
get
else is a really
puss.
good anime? Kogiyasu is amazing too.
Oh yeah, Kogiyasu is one of the greats. You're welcome, by the way.
Season 1 was better than season 2.
You're welcome, Rocco. Anyway,
I still haven't seen season 2.
I don't know. I think I really like season 2. Like
Season
I'm
2 is good, but there's like a couple episodes that just felt like unnecessary. Season 1 felt like every episode was important. For me.
I mean, I don't really remember. It's been a while, but like
Season 1 was just fucking insane.
I feel like the ending and everything is like what I really remember, and the things leading up to the ending. And I felt like all those things were amazing.
yeah,
in my
no,
personal
the
opinion.
ending was awesome, and everything leading up was awesome.
No
There was-
spoilies for the people who haven't seen it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it. Season 1 was better though.
Now you know what the best anime is? It's called School Days.
Hell
God.
yeah! School Days is a fucking class. Who here has actually seen School Days? Now I watched it,
No.
and it was a cerebral experience. Have you seen it?
I
by
watched
now?
it and I forced about 7 other people to watch it.
Hell yeah! I think I told a whole bunch of people to watch it too. I don't think anyone actually went through with it because they have.
Oh no, I sat them down and forced them to watch it.
It
I
actually-
was with them because the whole reason is to see their reaction to the last episode.
Yes.
The one where he gets the girl.
Yes, the one where everything ends happily.
Yeah, it's a happy ending.
Oh, School Days.
I especially like the boat scene.
Yes, the boat scene is beautiful. As for me, I think everyone here already knows what my favorite Japan anime is, and it is Legend of the Galactic Heroes because it is actually just the best thing. And if you disagree after watching it, you're just wrong. It's a fact. If you disagree, I don't know what to tell you. Then you lack the capability to understand it. That's the only reason you couldn't enjoy it. And that's a fact. After that, though, we got like, I fucking like this isn't one of my like it's not definitely not like one of the best shows ever, but I fucking love Overlord and like the light novels and everything. Like I
Season
fucking
2 was bad, but season 1 and 3 were both amazing.
yeah. But if you the light novels are so much better too. 'Cause
Still
it-
haven't finished season 3.
I
Billy!
really wish.
Season
I
3 is
really,
super
really,
good.
really
Did you
wish
make
they
it to the
stopped.
war arc?
No.
Oh, you missed out on like fucking beauty. You gotta watch the war arc, dude. That's when
Orange
everything
turns
just
into a full fucking different character.
applaud for me.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we forgot another good anime, He-Man.
Man.
Nah, He-Man.
Oh.
Of course, He-Man's one of the classics, one of the greats, one of the goodest.
One of the goodest.
Yeah, I love Overlord, and the light novel is so great because you get to hear so much more of like Ainz's internal like thoughts and like his slow descent and all that.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'm so excited for the next volume to come out. I'm also
very much
biased because I
prefer
love
the
reading.
manga.
I don't think the next season of the show is going to come out for a really long time.
Yeah, I don't care about the next season. All I care about is the next volume. At this point, like fuck,
Well, I
fuck
care
the
about
anime.
the next season.
Well,
I need
maybe
to
you
catch
should
up
read
on
it,
the volumes.
I'm too lazy to read it.
but it's so good.
Real question. Have any of you seen JoJo?
I read
No.
the first 2 parts. I read part 1 and part 2. I didn't read part 3. But I
Oof.
liked part 2 was amazing. It was really good.
I have not seen JoJo, but it's one of those things where like if I run out of stuff to watch, I'll probably watch it because I want to
It's
understand
really
the
fun.
memes.
It's a really
Like-
fun anime and manga.
Yeah, like I've seen it memed for years, and I finally sat down and watched it. And at first I was like, I'm not gonna get through this, but then I watched all of it.
Yeah, part 1 is kind of like okay, and then when part 2 starts, which is like episode
Yeah.
5, it's
And part
like
1 is the shortest part. It's only 9 episodes.
or 9 episodes. Yeah.
And then
the
JoJo
manga
2 is
is-
just the best.
Yeah, JoJo 2 is amazing.
All right. All right. Now it's time for the real questions. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Favorite book of all time.
Oh, I actually got it. I know what I know what my answer is.
All right, let's start with you then, Morocco, if you know.
My favorite book is Rumo and His Miraculous Adventures. It was a great read. If you're into fantasy, which everyone in this Discord I think is, all of you should read it.
Oh yeah, you told me about that, and then I never read it.
I know I told you about it.
I should get it.
You should read it. It's super good. Like, I love it.
How about you, Pineapple? What's your favorite book of all time?
Are you sure you're ready to hear it?
If it hurts me, you might get banned from the podcast.
The Bible.
You know what?
Damn.
I will say, as someone who has read the Bible, granted it was a while ago, it's not that bad of a book. It's pretty entertaining. It's got its
It's
spice.
very entertaining if you actually think about the stories.
Yes, exactly. Like, my favorite is Lot and his daughters. That is easily the best story in the Bible. If you don't know about it, I'm not going to talk about it on Twitch because we might get banned, but just look it up. It's a fucking gem of a story.
You told me about it on Pizza Runs.
Yes. And
But no, my actual favorite book would be Zeus Grant's Stupid Wishes.
I've never even heard of that.
I'm
What's it
gonna look
about?
it up.
What is that?
Someone basically summarized a lot of different mythos in words that are easy to understand using a lot of swears.
Huh.
Sounds pretty interesting. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
This looks pretty funny. I looked it up on Google Images and people posted a lot of pages.
It's pretty great.
For me, my favorite book of all time is probably fucking Dangerous Games from the Netherworld trilogy. That's old Forgotten Realms lore. But something I just finished reading that I actually really enjoyed was Roadside Picnic, which is what the Stalker games are based off of.
I've heard of that.
It's a
too.
short but very like good read. And I mean, I'll listen to an audiobook, but regardless.
Connor, have you read the Metro books?
No, I have not.
Those are really good books. Those are
Well,
really good.
Maybe I'll
Are
pick
those
them
your
up.
favorite books, Billy?
It's between that series and I guess I really like Ready Player One. Like the book is really good.
Yeah, that was a really good book.
I still need to read that. And for those of you in the thousands and thousands of people who are gonna watch this, I'll give you a brief summary of Roadside Picnic because it's easy to pick up and it's like pretty short and it's a good read. Essentially, aliens came to Earth and they just kind of hung out for like I forget how long it was, like a month or like a year, but like a short time. They just kind of hung out and then they left. And the areas that they visited they're called zones. And the zones, in that sense, in the zones, nothing makes any sense. So there are artifacts and stuff that are within the zones that like defy our understanding and break the laws of physics and are extremely valuable. So the story is based around stalkers, who are people who go into the zone to get artifacts to sell them, right? And like it's incredibly volatile in there. I'll spoil like the first death for you people. So if you really don't want to hear how the first person dies in like the first like sixth of the book, just fucking mute out for the next minute. Essentially, he goes into the zone, and without realizing it, he basically presses and breaks through a tiny thread that only the main character really saw. And 6 hours later, he dies of a heart attack. So it's like that. It's really fucking it's good. I highly recommend.
It sounds a lot like in Made in Abyss. Big dangerous zone, people going inside for valuable artifacts, lots of death.
Kind of, except without the weird art style, main characters being children, and really strange sexualization of those children characters that made me very uncomfortable and is the reason why I didn't finish the show.
Shit.
Regardless,
They were sexualized, were they? Did they sexualize those children? I haven't watched it yet.
yes, they did sexualize those children, and even
No!
Billy, who loves it, Billy, you cannot deny that, right?
It's Japan.
There are like 2 scenes.
Dude,
that are, like,
No.
it's a lot, like a lot of it is undertones, but like there's like I
Children
remember
aren't
one like pretty
sexy.
blatant scene, and it just
You
made
remember
me feel
this is a
uncomfortable.
Japanese anime. They're gonna sexualize children in a Japanese anime. That's just kind of part of it now.
They don't
No,
have
no,
to.
no, that is not true, Rocco. And these kids, they're like chibis, okay? Like, no. Just no. Like, you're not allowed to do that. That's not okay. It made me very uncomfortable, and I could not
You know what
finish the
anime
show.
got away without sexualizing children? March Comes In Like a Lion.
True!
That
Fucking
one.
great show. Great fucking show. One of my favorites of all time.
Wait, did anyone in the chat besides Connor watch Rascal Doesn't Dream of Buddy Girl Senpai? Because that was a good one.
That was a bop.
That was a bop. Wait, Pineapple, you saw it?
Yeah, it made me cry
Yeah.
like twice.
Dude, good.
That
It
didn't
was
make me
awesome.
cry. Only
It
like
made-
a few shows
mean,
have managed to do
I
that.
It
say
got me
cry.
close. It got
When I
me
say
close.
cry, I mean like it got some tears in my eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Got
Especially-
close.
Yeah, there was. Billy, you should watch it. I told you to watch it, and you still haven't, and it upsets me.
I haven't watched an anime in like.
Well,
6
Billy,
months.
then maybe you should make this one the one you watch to break that cycle of not watching anime.
No,
have
you
to
should watch
all
Overlord
50
Season
of
3.
our recommendations right now, at
It's-
once.
It's so good. And everyone, like, whenever I tell someone to watch it, they look at me because the title is so crazy. Like, what the fuck? Why are you telling me to watch a hentai? I'm like, just watch it. It's so good.
It's very
not-
wholesome. It is
I didn't
very,
watch
very
it for
wholesome.
weeks at first because I was like, I don't want to watch Sexy Bunny Girl, but then so many people kept giving like the Reddit episode posts scolds, and I was like, okay, I've got to see what this is all about.
Yeah,
I just,
I
like-
watched the episode 1 when it came out, so I was trendsetter right here. Massive Legend, by the way. Anyways,
It's so good.
I'm pretty sure I told Rocco to watch it as well. Massive Legend, by
I
the
was
way.
already planning on watching it,
Yeah,
but you're
okay,
the one
yeah.
that like told me to watch it. 'cause I
Rocco,
was like,
almost everything good you've ever seen was because of me. Okay,
all right, no. To be fair, I was gonna watch Rascal, whether you told me to or not. I
Oh,
just would have waited.
yeah, sure,
until this-
okay, whatever.
It reminds me a lot of Monogatari, but it's easy to understand.
And less visual. Monogatari is one of my favorites of all. It was actually like that series in its totality was my favorite thing of all time before Legend of the Galactic Heroes, but Legend of the Galactic Heroes is just better.
I'm watching Monogatari right now. I'm on like episode 4 or 5.
Did
it's
you
super
get to
good.
the?
I'm on the very end of the snail arc.
I'm like
Ah,
halfway
yes.
through the series. There's like 10 seasons or something like that.
Yes, there are, and they're all amazing.
I just watched the 3-part movie. Very
Oh,
good.
that was fucking great. The animation, oof, good stuff. The blood, the death. Oh,
Oh yeah. I especially liked that that one last fight scene.
yes, of course, it was beautiful.
It
One of
was
the
very
greats.
beautiful.
Not as good as Araragi versus Kanbaru in the first season. That is my favorite fight that ever happened in that show, easily.
That was fun.
I've shown that to Billy and Rocco. You've seen that. That's like
My
the brutal one where he gets swung around by his intestines. You remember that?
Yeah,
Good time.
That's fucking amazing.
my girlfriend's favorite fight and her favorite fight in any anime is the one against the monkey fist.
Yeah, that's the one that I just.
That's the
Yeah.
one, right? That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
Mhm.
That's like up there for me.
She loves that fight.
Let's see what else can we talk about, or should we start wrapping up the podcast? I don't even know how long it's been, but
it's already 2 in the morning.
it's party time, dude. That means it's party time. All right, let's see what else. Favorite snack, pineapple. Oh wait, no, wait. Actually, Miss Pineapple. What is your favorite
Yes.
anime?
My favorite anime?
Yes.
Easy.
Probably Mob Psycho or Anohana.
I've never heard of Anohana before in my entire life.
Ooh.
If you want
Ooh.
to fucking cry, watch that.
I've seen a
Ooh,
lot of shit and I've never heard of that. I'm amazed that someone's favorite show is
like-
something I've never heard of.
It looks pretty
Like
It's
I
so
said,
good.
a couple episodes of Bunny Girl got me to tear up a tiny bit. I sobbed in the end of Anohana.
Yeah, there have been like I'd have to think, but there have been like 1 or 2 shows that have gotten me to tears.
It's only 11 episodes, and it'll get you.
Anohana will destroy.
Anohana will destroy. Good. I'm glad. I love to be emotionally destroyed. One of the reasons why I enjoyed Your Lie in April. Good show. Anyways,
have yet to finish it. I've
that
been
show
on
didn't
episode
actually
8.
make me. There were no tears shed, but it was a.
What about
It was a bop.
There was that show about the. Ooh, I completely forgot what it was called. It's about the blonde girl with the prosthetics.
Violet Evergarden.
Violet Evergarden.
Oh,
Oh,
that show looks good. I haven't watched it yet either.
That was a
I have it
tasty
on
show.
my Netflix list.
Damn, I have it on mine.
Here, let me check my list, and let's see if I can. I need to update this. It only has like a month watched at the moment, so it's not updated.
Oh,
completely.
Rocco.
Yeah, that's it.
I finished, what is it? Haunting of Hill House. Good show.
It was good.
Really, really good show.
Yes, Shiloh loves it too. I just have to sit down and watch it.
If you
I
want,
know.
I'll actually for you guys here. In general, I will link my the list of things that I've added so far. There's a lot of things missing at the moment, but this is the current list that I have. My ratings are the best ratings in the business, by the way.
Ooh. I might link my list, but that's a dangerous thing to do.
All right, yeah, you can look at that. That's really good. See, what has made me like? Ooh, fucking March Comes In Like a Lion made me tear up. That show was.
I'm only 7 episodes in, but boy,
okay, I won't spoil anything. for you.
it's real tasty so far.
But they're like wholesome tears, you know? Stuff like that. Here, let me sort by score. That's more likely to get me into things that... I mean, Legend of Galactic Heroes, a tear was shed in that show.
Let's
Fucking
see what-
amazing show.
86 days of anime.
Yeah, it's not totally updated. Don't look down on me. Anyways.
I thought I was up there with 72 days.
No, you're nothing compared to me, dude. Don't even
Oof.
step to me.
Space Dandy was a real fun
Ooh,
show.
Toradora made me tear up. That's sad. It's a sad show. Well, not really that sad, but like it feels, you know. Angel Beats got me tear up a little bit.
Akame Got Killed made me depressed after watching that.
Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting what happened in that show.
Yeah, you weren't expecting anime where everyone dies. The anime.
Yeah. Like
I mean, that did make
When
me
the
tear
first-
up, but
It didn't
when the
make me
first person
tear up,
dropped,
it
I was
just-
like,
It
oh.
just depressed me. It made me like lose all self. I was just wanting to die.
It turned into a game of wonder who's gonna die next.
Honestly,
Everyone became free game all of a sudden.
it's Game of Thrones.
all right. But yeah, Pineapple. If you want to know, anything 9 and up on that list is a must-watch, in my opinion. Like fucking slightly underrated, but still one of my favorite shows of all time. Megalobox. Oh my fucking god, Megalobox was amazing. Did you watch
That was
Megalobox?
tasty. It wasn't as good as Eppo though.
Nah, to each their own. I
Eppo's
just
got a
love the-
special place in my heart.
Nah, fair enough. The characters just really got me in that show. All right, let's another subject. Let's stop weaving out on everyone. They're probably vomiting by now. Let's touch on what? Okay,
Fuck.
here's a good question. What is the most money you've ever spent on one item?
I don't want to answer that.
Ashton,
question.
it looks like you have an answer.
My PC.
That's not.
You look like
Oh,
you
well,
have
technically you
big
got a
answer.
pre-built, so it counts. But like, come
Yeah,
on.
for a real good value. So.
Yeah, still, you shouldn't have gotten a pre-built, dude.
Oh wait,
That's
Yeah.
still
like
the pleb strat.
my
What have you
car
got?
doesn't count, right?
No, your car definitely fucking counts, dude. But if you want to
Uh-huh.
give us something else that's like spicier,
Yeah, but
I don't want to give you anything else that's spicier.
come on, Rocco, come out.
Let me think. I got
Just
some
so you
really
guys, just so
expensive
everyone
stuff.
knows, Rocco is the resident poor man in our friend group. He,
But the reason I'm so poor is because I throw my money away.
yes, he's the king of wasting money. It's a talent, let me tell you.
Let's see.
Mine is easily my PC.
What, you got a pre-built?
Yeah.
I am disappointed in you, Pineapple.
Listen, I built one PC. Ooh, I wasn't having it again. I
What?
wasn't having it.
You tell me you didn't enjoy.
Oh, sure, I enjoyed it. I just didn't enjoy the multitudes of problems that sprung up throughout its lifetime. Pre-built, I have nothing to worry about. Works great.
Ugh, yeah, but like the warranty stuff, you have to like tiptoe around it, and it's like a pain in the ass. It's not like yours, you know, like you can't like fuck with it and or there are repercussions. Like my computer, I could like take things
But-
out and fuck with them, move things around, and like
I don't want to fuck with it. It does its job, and I'm happy with it.
yeah, but what if you could make it do its job better by like overclocking it by a gigahertz like I do?
Yeah, no. I tried. Not for me.
Fine, to each their
I
own.
know how
Except
to
your
put it
opinion is
together.
wrong.
I know how to take it apart if I need
All right,
to.
let's actually hear it, Pineapple. What are your specs? What are you running? I'm curious. I want to know if you got ripped off.
Oof.
When'd you get it? That's the first question.
What was it? I don't even remember what it's called. I didn't keep any of this in my memory. I looked on stores for a while. Finally found something on sale. I was like, okay, there it is, and I got it
Oh, when was this?
about a year ago.
Okay, what graphics card do you have? This is the important question.
Oof. Let me try to find out what exactly it is. I have a general idea, but I don't want to spout out wrong information.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Give me a minute.
Or, well, this isn't the most money I've spent on something, but I spent about $100 on a single Batman comic. But to be fair, that comic is worth a lot more than $100.
Yeah, but you're
But
never
it's
going
in
to sell it, so it's effectively worth zero.
It's an old, yeah, but it is worth more, and I think that's important.
I mean, I guess, but...
Because
enough.
if I really needed to, I could.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I don't want to.
Wait, how much did you buy the Batman Bulge for?
Oh, that I got for base price. That's
Oh,
why
damn.
it's so amazing. Because I put it on hold before it came out. So when it came out, my comic book store had it on hold for me. So the Batwang, which I paid $10 for, which was what the base or $8 for, is worth about $150 right now. It's up
Yeah.
my safe also.
Just for reference for everyone at home, Rocco bought a comic, and in this comic, in only the first edition of it, you can see
They never.
you can see an
They never
outline of
released
Batman's member.
Yeah, the
And
Batman.
that made
Worth
it very
it.
valuable.
And
Worth it.
It made it even more valuable because they were originally going to reprint it and block that out, but they decided to not reprint it. So this is the only version of it that's out there.
Oh, really? They didn't even
Yeah,
reprint it at all?
They decided not to reprint it. So
Damn.
it's worth a good, pretty penny, which I'm pretty happy about. I wish I got 2 of them.
Yeah, the most I spent on singularly would have to be my graphics card, my 2080. For
Oh yeah, you just shit.
yeah,
ton
I
on
just
that.
got that 2 weeks ago. For $700.
Ashton here has a good answer.
That's probably worth more than Pineapple's PC at this point. Dabs.
Tell them what you bought.
I spent just under $200 on 3 pieces of makeup.
Oh my gosh.
Well, makeup is.
Makeup's expensive.
No,
Yeah.
that's fucking ridiculous. Just let me tell
Yeah.
you.
It is definitely
And then
ridiculous.
also-
I do not approve of your decisions.
I have a $1,000 bird in my house.
Huh? What bird?
He's an eclectus.
It's a parrot that'll live longer than me.
Damn.
Oh.
$1,000.
So when you die off, she'll still have the bird. So, there you go. That's 4D
That's
chess right there.
investment.
That's 4D chess. You know, my boyfriend may die, but this bird will outlive him and me.
Exactly.
Was he gonna live like 80 years?
He is going to live well past I am dead.
That is fucking weird.
I
That's
love it.
really weird to think about, but kind of cool at the same time, you know?
You don't
He's
have to be
my
sad about
literal
your pet
son.
dying.
Well, congratulations on the kids, Pineapple. I didn't know. Anyways,
It's about 52 cents an hour you're paying for his lifespan. His life is 52 cents an hour.
Worth it.
really? Is it
That's
that
almost a
Oh.
cent a minute.
Nice.
much? Wow. Are you sure your math isn't off? Because that seems like a bit much.
Yeah, it does.
I'm fact checking you, dude. I don't trust you. I don't
Do it
fucking
again.
trust you. I'm
That's
ripping out the
that's
calculator.
$1,000 divided by 80, divided by, again by 24 hours.
No,
That's
divided by
52 cents.
365, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I
The
forgot.
days.
All right, I will do it for you because
I forgot about years.
all right, yeah.
Years are made up of days, not hours.
Yeah, it seemed
Yeah,
like
it costs about it costs about like 1.5 Twitch bits an hour. Okay, it's not.
That's a lot better.
52 cents.
That's value by
Still worth
my standards. Hey, I mean, I'd say it was worth. Like, it's a pet, you know.
Yeah, that's worth it.
I mean, think about it. You could resell it at some point.
No, there's not a single bird that lives for 5 years unless you were taking care of it wrong.
Okay.
Like, it's at least a 20-year commitment.
Okay. No matter what bird.
Yeah. Mine is a bigger bird, so he lives for
What
way
if
longer.
I go outside and catch a seagull?
Well, it probably has like 3 tons of plastic in its gut at that point, so probably
Don't
in like a
you
week.
fucking dare bring a seagull into my home.
What if I go steal a seagull's
Don't
egg
you fucking dare.
and then hatch
Oh
it?
my god.
I will
And
actually.
then
I will.
imprint on me?
You will be single.
I am on Team Seagull. Is anyone with me?
Absolutely the fuck not.
I'll
We're
name
done
the
with this
seagull after
Team
you.
conversation.
Seagull.
We're done with this
Team Seagull.
conversation.
Why a seagull in particular?
There's a
Seagulls are
shit
kind of
ton
cute,
here.
you know.
There are too many seagulls here. I might as well
Exactly.
population.
All right. Do you want to know the real 4D chess move? You buy like 10 of a bird, right?
Oh.
And then you kill off the rest of them in the world, and then you hold them at gunpoint for some like humane society to buy them off you to save the species. You can make a lot of money. Just saying.
Yeah, but at that point, there'd be so much like inbreeding.
No,
No,
no.
birds are good.
Yeah.
Never mind, birds are good.
Nah,
But bold of you to assume the birds won't kill you.
Well, that's why we have things like tasers in cages.
Yeah, but they're birds.
But they're birds. Like, my bird has picked padlocks before.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like they're really smart.
Rise
Yeah,
of the Planet of the Birds.
Yeah, that's actually true. I have like seen these Instagram accounts where the birds are like doing art or playing Connect 4 and stuff. I'm like, how the hell are they doing this?
Yeah, they're pretty
There was
smart,
a-
but they're not going to win against a... Like, you just don't put a lock on the cage, you just have it be a solid cage. You know,
You
it's
just-
that simple.
Well, the cage.
Exactly. That's...
Then your bird's gonna die. What's your next move?
Well, you just hold it at gunpoint till the Humane Society buys it off you for millions. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, dude. If anyone wants to take that idea and run with it, just give me credit. Anyways, yeah.
There was a parrot in my local bird store that had to have 3 chain locks on its cage at all time, and he'd still break out of them.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
That's
I went
impressive.
to a pet store recently, like about 20 minutes from my house, and they had a pet baby kangaroo that they saved in there.
That is not
Oh.
something
Exotic.
What
have as a
pet
pet.
store?
I
Where do
don't,
you live where you save a kangaroo?
dude. I know. I never thought in my life I'd see a baby kangaroo. Or
I'm gonna
any
dox all of
kangaroo.
us. We live in New York, so it doesn't make much
Yeah.
sense. Anyways,
Billy,
Are you
I'll
Australian?
take you there one time. No, we're in.
I want to go
York.
too, dude.
I'll take both
Aren't-
of you guys there. We'll go.
Aren't
sometime soon.
kangaroos like
'Cause it was
basically
crazy.
rabbits in Australia? Like
Yeah,
Yes.
they're vermin. They're vermin in
Yeah,
Australia.
but not.
Oh
in
wait,
New
no
York.
one makes a good point. It's not a baby kangaroo. It's a joey.
It's a Joey.
Name is Joseph. Thank
What do
We
you.
Yeah,
need
it's
to
your
bring
mom's
Billy's
brother.
little brother Joey to go see
Billy's
a
little
joey.
brother.
they're large, muscular rabbits that can kill you.
Yep, pretty much.
Has anyone seen the video of the guy just punching the kangaroo in the face?
Of
I
course.
love
Like,
that
hugging
video.
hugging his dog or like attacking his dog. That's a great video.
Just
What was I
so
gonna say?
something like
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny
No,
about
but
punching
that-
a kangaroo like he's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
Such a raw energy.
That kangaroo would just like go up to the dog food and just rip the bags open and start eating them.
Jesus.
They were letting
I
Even
them.
mean,
their
are you
frozen
gonna
french
are you
fries.
gonna step up to that kangaroo? I wouldn't.
No, I just let it be.
Damn.
Like, if the kangaroos wanted to, they could probably take over.
I don't know about that one.
I
Let's
mean,
think about it. Australia could just start. They had the emu war. They just have to fight the kangaroo war.
Too bad they're upside down. They can never get here.
That's
the
true.
kangaroos ride emus into battle.
That is still my favorite 4chan green text of all time. Is the
The upside down one.
no the live in Australia. Someone tries to break into my house. Notice that his ground harness is a bit rusty. Throw a boomerang at it. Laugh as he falls into the sun. That is one of my favorite. That is like, it's just my favorite green text of all time. It's fucking hilarious. Ground harness. Laugh as he falls into the sun. It's just a gem. It's just, beautiful. Anyways, all right, let's move on to the next topic.
After this topic, I think I'm gonna sign off. for the
Yeah, I
night.
think this will be our
The
closing
wrapping up
statement.
portion.
And for all of you plebeians out there listening to the Bad Podcast, I want you to know that the purpose of the episode 0 is so you can understand our members and get a feel for us. So we're gonna end this off very simply.
Yeah, feel us.
Yes.
Sponsor us, Crunchyroll.
Rocco, we're gonna start with you.
Talked about anime for a good number of minutes. Crunchyroll's got to get that sponsorship ready.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
What do you want to say?
Noah's saying he knew all of us before we were famous. Let it be known. Don't worry, Noah. We'll remember you. Oh, hey, it's Taylor on her other account, I assume. Anyways,
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Taylor just got here at the end of the podcast.
what's going on? We were doing a podcast and you missed the whole thing. And now,
Yeah.
Anyways,
Taylor.
Man.
don't worry. It'll be up on YouTube if you want to subject yourself to it. Anyways, okay. Rocco? We're gonna start with you.
Okay.
What purchase did you regret the most in your life?
Oh, regret the most? There's too many to count.
Oh
God,
my
Rocco.
god.
Like 95% of the subscription boxes I subscribed to for years, half the collector's edition of video games I've bought. Let's see what else I got.
Christ.
Some bad purchasing decisions for comics that I thought were gonna be worth money that turned out to not be.
Rocco's a gambling man.
You can't want to. The other day, I bet that there was an actress in Batman vs Superman that was also in Wedding Singer or Wedding Crashers, and she wasn't, and I lost $20.
Wait, who'd you bet this with?
My uncle. I was so-
Jesus.
I
Your
was-
uncle's a bad influence.
He felt bad, but I said, "Hey man, I made the bet." And I was like,
Oh my god.
I was so sure of myself too. I was like, "Yeah, Amy Adams is definitely in Wedding Crashers," and she fucking wasn't. And it was so sad.
Yikes,
yeah,
dude. That's a big
Too many
yikes
to
from me.
count. Too many to count.
All right, let's move on. Pineapple.
Easy.
The
Elder
pursuit.
Scrolls Online.
All right, that's a good answer. I support that. All right, Miss Pineapple.
I got a tattoo on impulse on my wrist in a garage, and that's easily my most regretted purchase.
Jeez, what is a tattoo of?
It's a hammerhead shark.
Why?
Is it good?
I
Why?
like sharks. Okay, it's like
If it were a good tattoo, it'd be a great decision for you.
yes,
But it looks like a child drew it with crayon on your arm.
and it's in a very visible spot.
Oh,
And I have
at
to
least-
get it fixed.
at least it's funny.
That's a big yikes for me, dog. That's a big fucking yikes from me. Yikes, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Billy.
You should tell them though about how you bought tattoos.
Oh my god, my dad would
All right.
like
Oh, wait.
trade guns for tattoos.
Wait, what?
Like my dad will legit trade like a pistol in exchange for a tattoo.
How the fuck
Going
does
back
that
to the
work?
barter system.
Yeah, like that. The barter system.
Damn, that's
I'll give
one
you
way to do a business.
145 for a nice tattoo on my back.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've actually been thinking about getting a tattoo for a while. Someday I'll commit to it when I stop
Do
being
it.
lazy.
Do it. Do it. Get a tattoo. Do
I'm
it.
gonna get the
I've-
the viewer's portrait that I made tattooed on my back.
Oh yeah.
The ass?
No, on your stomach.
The whole thing, just all of them, every single character there, and I'm gonna get the white painted in too. So it's just gonna be
Oh,
a big
no!
white
Oh.
rectangle with the drawing
Oh,
on
no.
It has to be off center too. Some of it's leaking onto your shoulder
it.
blade.
Yes.
Oh.
All right, Billy, what's your worst decision for
Worst purchase.
something you bought?
And it's gotta be rotated by 90 degrees so it fits correctly.
Yes.
So my worst purchase or most regretted one was probably buying Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm for $60 and then the next day going on sale for $5. That was probably the worst thing I've ever
Ooh.
done. I was like, I'm gonna get this game. Yeah, great.
At a certain point, spending your wish list long enough, right?
Yeah, and then it goes on sale the day after for $5. I wasted
Hey,
$55 that day.
wait. Which Ultimate Ninja Storm was it?
Revolution, the one we played the least.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's 3, at least we got some good hours out of it. But it's not. It's the one we
Revolution,
played
we
once.
didn't play at all.
All right, Connor, it's your turn.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been trying to think of one this whole time, and I'm pretty sure I just don't make bad purchases.
Buy me some games real fast.
Get a garage tattoo.
Oh no, wait. Actually, no. This was probably. Actually, no. I don't really regret this though. Probably buying Murder Miners for like 30 people. That's probably a bad idea.
That's a lot of people.
But then again, it was like a
This wasn't
90. It was like a 45-cent game, and it was one of the funniest things of all time, and I got a lot of fun out of it. If you guys don't know what Murder Miners is, look it up. You will be pleasantly surprised at how beautiful of a game it is. All right.
So this wasn't me, but I've got one more good bad purchase story for you. I had a friend. I had a friend who played a lot of I forget the name. What's the gun game that everyone plays and there's box skins?
Oh, CS:GO.
CS:GO, yeah. He played a lot of CS:GO. And one day he got a super duper rare knife skin.
Oh.
Sold it on the workshop for $230.
Oh no.
He spent almost all of that money buying loot boxes, essentially.
Got nothing.
And he got about $2 worth of shit from that.
That's
Yeah.
Now you see, I actually myself. Fun fact, Billy. By the way, you still owe me 2 CS:GO case keys because no new player characters were introduced in Overlord Season 2. Anyways,
Yeah, I know.
anyways, I actually had a bit of an escapade where I've spent like a good amount of money on CS:GO cases. But here's the thing, because I'm the dice god and I control all RNG in the world, I actually came out ahead. So we're sitting clean at the moment.
You should see
regrets.
him. He rolls stupidly well, and it kind of annoys me.
He still came out about $80 ahead, but he spent 150 of it on more cases.
Like Billy and Rocco, have you guys ever witnessed me calling a roll seriously and getting it wrong? Because I can't think of a single time.
He called a 100 on his first roll, a D100, and he got it.
No, I got it on my second roll.
Your first roll was pivot. It didn't count.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did get an 100 on the first roll. Yeah. No, I'm a massive legend, by the way. Funny story, actually. I have one friend who used to be super religious, but then I corrupted him with the ideals of logic. You guys can figure out who it is. Anyways, one time we were at school, and he had like a D20 on him, and I said, Timmy, if I roll a 20 on this right now, you have to admit that I'm God. And I took the dice, I held it out at arm's length, and I just dropped it onto the floor. And it was a 20. And every time I bring it up, he gets super fucking mad. But I am God. It's just how it is.
And then everyone clapped.
Oh, fun fact, by the way, Rocco. I've done the 100 on the D100 thing twice. I did it once in Dark Heresy back in the day.
Holy shit.
Using a D10 and a D100.
I rolled a 100 on random encounter, remember?
Oh yeah, that's true. And didn't everyone get fucked?
No one got fucked, except Connor thought he was gonna get fucked, but he had such high regen for
Oh yeah, that was the Tarask encounter. No, not the Tarask, the fucking purple worm encounter, my bad.
Yeah.
You guys never fought a Tarask. That probably wouldn't have ended well.